You're saying if it hits?
Yeah, like eventually.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
like
No, I mean, and it is a good card, but it's not. I mean, it's definitely the type of thing where people really like to remember when it works out. But then again, when playing 9 islands and 9 mountains and 4 sulfur falls as your mana base, it is definitely easy to remember the games where it works out. Although from what we've seen, every time, like, when the deck comes out smoothly, it's very fierce. Like, you put down a very, very fast clock. Not a very, very fast clock. You put on a fast clock and then have a ton of ways to just clear the path.
Yeah,
What do you think about the rise of Vapor Snag? I've been seeing more and more Vapor Snags in the format.
I mean, in Lou's deck, Vapor Snag is awesome. It's just really good. It accomplishes a lot of different things. You know, like his Stormkirk Nobles start getting out of hand if he's able to like connect with them more often. The 1 damage from the Vapor Snag is actually relevant for him. Things like that. I think in general, 1 damage can make a difference in this format. It's also nice that Vapor Snag can bounce Inkmoth Nexus, where a lot of other spells cannot.
That's true.
It's land.
Yep, and it gives him another line of defense against like Hero of Blighthold or Wormcoil Engine, which would both normally be very, very tough for a red deck.
Yeah, a lot of the time, what Lou's going to want to be doing is when his opponent taps out at 6 lands, tries to cast a Wormcoil Engine, he'll let it resolve, and then Vapor Snag it back to his opponent's hand, his turn, bash his opponent again, and then they go to recast it, that's when he's going to counter it.
Just make him spend all the mana twice?
Yeah.
So, we have Gray on the left, Lukai on the right. Looks like Lukai is on the play. Leads with a Lavamancer. He definitely would prefer the Stormkirk Noble in this matchup, but... Uh-oh. Keswick Wolf run on turn 1. Do we finally see a chink in the armor? Is this finally no forest for the robot deck? Apparently no islands for Lukai, though. Yeah. That looks like no green mana, doesn't it? I mean, obviously he could very well have Solemn Singing Rackham, but he doesn't even have Sphere of the Suns. Let alone Coppermere. He does have that 1 emissary.
Lou gets to cast a Chandra's Phoenix and get in there for 3. So now Corbett's down to 16.
Gray, actually, Gray just drew a Sphere of the Suns, but he missed his land drop. He kept 2 land, no color mana, no accelerator. Fortunately, he drew another land anyway. If this gets countered, this is going to set Gray so far back.
I mean,
He's already...
feel like you have to counter it. You missed the land drop.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Plus, like, he doesn't have a... I mean, does he really want to go Mini Quest? Alright, so he doesn't have the counter, but from the looks of his hand, it's a lot of red cards. I think he's going to light Gray up.
Yeah, just kill him.
Yeah. He doesn't even need to kill the Simulacrum. He can just go over the top. And then just use Lavamancer as a shock.
Oh, okay. Corbett's at 8 after those 2 spells.
Right, and then he's going to attack with the Phoenix, and the Lavamancer makes 4. Like shooting with the Lavamancer. And that's to say nothing of if he has any spells in his hand to do damage. I think this one's over.
Well, I mean...
Gray's going to need to play... I mean, I guess if Gray plays a Primeval Titan next turn, he can drop 2 Glimmer Posts and get back out of this. Like, that's...
Yeah, that's...
Like, he needs to play... There's 1 Glimmer Post. I mean, that's 1.
And now he can just Titan.
Oh, he doesn't have enough... Yeah. He doesn't actually have the Titan. He has the Green Sun, but he's behind, so he needs to do something. Okay. It's tough that he's got the Brain Emissary in his hand.
Yeah.
So he can't go get it.
And even that 1 life in that Glimmer Post is pretty relevant.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, assuming that that Lukai doesn't have another burn spell in his hand, it could actually end up buying him a turn. In which case, the other Green Suns in his hand would be,
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's kind of big. Like, even that Birds of Paradise blocking, because of the fact that it flies, I mean, it's going to soak up 2 points of damage one way or the other. There's the Nexus in play too. So he's just going to go over the top to gray and abandon the thought of... Oh, he's not sure. Because if he shoots the bird, he does force gray to block with the Nexus if he's going to block at all. The Phoenix?
Yeah, that's just...
But that doesn't really... It's not clear that's actually what he needs to do. But... There's Galvanic Blast. It's funny, the Glimmer Post. The one light from the Glimmer Post. Oh, wow. Brimstone Volley. That's that.
Yeah, that's it. He can just target his opponent with it.
Yeah. Oh, it's so sick too. He doesn't have to cast it. He shows it for the Delver of Secrets. So Lukai takes game 1 with blue-red counterburn. He's definitely happy to get that one. Corbett, gray. He stumbled a little bit. He missed his 3rd land drop. And he drew quite a bit of mana after that, but that one turn behind was costly.
Yeah, that was pretty rough. So we're about to give away 6 free months of premium. And from what I understand, you have a question for us?
Well, the original question you answered just before the round started, so...
Oh, that's okay. We can
okay, we'll ask it again. All right. No, can I just throw a different question in there?
Sure.
Yeah, you're going to kick my butt for it, but... I guess... what colors are the Birthing Pod deck that's in the top 8? A Birthing Pod deck made the top 8 of this tournament. What colors of spells are in it? So tweet to SCG. What is it? The
hashtag SCG Premium, and tweet your answers there.
And you can win 6 months of premium.
Is it Jund? Is it Dega? Raka, perhaps? Alright, so in these sideboards, I think Lou is almost certainly going to be bringing in his Flash Freezes.
Yeah. And Spell
Steel
Skates.
Sabotage.
Yeah.
See, I'm not sure if he can bring in Spell Skate in this matchup.
Really? Oh, because like it never comes down to the Kessig Wolf run.
Yeah, like once the
You're
Kessig
right.
Wolf runs are being activated, he's already lost the game. The game's over.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
That's
But
interesting.
he just needs to be proactive.
Mm-hmm. All right, no, I agree with you.
Manic Vandal.
Manic Vandal, Steel Sabotage, Flash Freeze.
Mm-hmm. And then maybe Arc Trail.
I think Stormkirk Noble. Like, he's seen Gray's deck list. He knows that he's facing one Viridian Emissary. Like, there's not a lot of blockers early. Stormkirk Noble can get out of hand pretty fast, especially with the amount of removal he has.
Yeah, if he can just like hold things at bay, like if he has a couple like different counter spells.
Right, because like Stormkirk Noble is a 6-turn clock. That's even a faster clock than a Delver that flips immediately. You know, it makes it so that, because like often he won't need to counter a spell. Like, let's say he Galvanic Blasts the Simulacrum on turn 4, on turn 3 or whatever. He's probably like, he counterspells a spell on turn, turn 4 or 5, and then another spell the turn after that. At that point, the Stormkirk Noble's all dealt 21 damage.
You know, you're right. I think Stormkirk Noble.
Like, I'm just thinking instead of Grim Lavamancer, because the Lavamancer seems... Maybe the Lavamancer's good because it holds off the Nexus, though.
Pretty close like Palladium Mirrors. But I mean, it's not like
That's
Palladium
true.
Mirror does much against the red deck.
I mean, yeah, it just eats a shock. Yeah, it's tough because, like, I guess you have all these cards you want to bring in, but you don't have cards that you want to take out. So maybe you can't bring all this business in. It's weird. I wonder what...
I mean, I think I'd take out the negate.
Yeah, because he's got too many robots. He's got Worm Coils and Mirror Battle Spheres.
Like the only thing it really hits is Grandson Zenith, and I guess like Rampant Growths if you're on the play.
But you're not gonna. I mean, often you're not gonna have 2 mana open on turn 2. Yeah, I think you're right. You have to take out negate. You have to take out negate. What do you think of Chandra's Phoenix? It's not the fastest clock, but it does fly.
I like it. I mean, it just leans on people. Like on.
Like Worm
Corbett's
Coil
deck.
can't block it.
Exactly. Like,
What do you think about cutting Vapor Snag? I know it sounds a little weird because you think you want to use it against Worm Coil, but maybe at that point it's too late. Maybe you just need to have cards to help ensure the... Because you don't want to Vapor Snag the Primeval Titan or the Green Sun Zenith or the Mirror Battle Sphere. You don't want to vapor snag the pretty much you don't want to vapor snag anything except warm coil engine.
Like birds and palladium mirror. And
That's a really bad way to do it,
emissary.
though. Vapor snagging a bird is not productive, right? Like you've got 12 burn spells. You just want to kill the bird.
Yeah.
Vapor snagging the bird costs them 1 mana and 1 life. I mean, I guess 2 mana because they don't have the bird that turn, but. Is it conceivable that he would use Arc Trail instead of Incinerate? Probably not, right? But like he can do, 2 to the Palladium Mirror, 1 to the face, or 1 to the Copper Mirror, 1 to the bird, 2 to the face.
He only has 1 Copper Mirror and only 1 bird. I don't think.
Or 2 to the Simulacrum, 1 to the face. No. There's nothing that takes 3, so it's just a question of, are you going to Lava Spike the guy more often than you're going to want to Arc Trail his dude in his face?
I think you're going to want the Lava Spike more often.
Very possible.
He's like Glimmer posting. Each of those points is...
Well, see, that's part of the thing, is
so
when he's
scary.
Glimmer posting... Well, I don't know. I just think with Glimmer Post, you gotta put a 3-power guy on him, like Delver or Noble. Because you gotta get ahead. So, we have the turn 1 Delver. Turn 2 Sphere by Gray. Looks like he's got all his colors. Now, the moment of truth. Are we gonna see one of the Wild Mikado games? Goes in the tank. Comes out with Show You. I like his style.
Yeah.
That's so sick. Goes into the tank, comes out with Wild Mikado. Alright. So, 3-2
Flying
flyer.
Wild Mikado.
Yep, 3-2 flyer, turn 1. Wild. What is this? What's the 3-2 flyer from Mirrodin? Somber Hoverguard?
Yes. I think saw play an extended, and it was 6 mana 3/2 flyer.
So good. Problem is, Delver has the drawback. You have to actually show your opponent one of your cards. Alright, so, Ponder. What is Lou looking for?
I think he may have another Delver in his hand.
He's trying to see if there's a way to set it up so that he can keep the island and still flip the Delver.
Yeah.
Keep Sulphur Falls, presumably. Oh, it's another Ponder.
Okay.
Because there's nothing to flip the Delver, presumably. Oh no, the Delver is one of the top 3 cards. It doesn't look like this is what he wants.
No, he's going to have to shovel that away.
So decides to keep.
Really?
He does. He must have liked that 3rd card.
It was a Delver of Secrets. Seems awful.
Oh, and he sets it up so that he can play the Delver next turn and flip it the turn after that?
No, I think it was 2 lands and a Delver.
No, it was Galvanic Blast Delver, I thought.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, Galvanic
oh,
Blast
okay,
land
okay,
Delver.
okay.
I think so. Which is particularly interesting if he has another Delver in his hand, so that next turn he goes Delver, Delver, and then flips them both.
But, I mean, next turn he's going to want to leave open Mana Leak. It's one of the...
I guess it depends on if he has any mana leaks in his hand, though.
Yeah.
Is it Delver? Oh no, you're right. Yeah, he's just gonna keep. He has that negate anyway. We know he has negate.
Yeah.
But I guess negate's not coming down next turn anyway. But apparently he does want to represent counterspell. All right, so
Let's see.
Gray has 1 Glimmer Post down already, another in his hand.
Yep. So he's going to come back with the 17.
Yeah,
Undoing a lot of work.
absolutely. And if he gets a Primeval Titan to stick, that's 8 more life. That's just... These Glimmer Posts are so effective with Primeval Titan. Worm Coil Engine sticks. Oh no, Kai pointing out to him, oh no, I have not yet passed priority. Worm Coil Engine is just about the worst for Kai. And it sticks. Reveals Galvanic Blast. So he does have 2 3/2 flyers. Sadly, Worm Coil Engine on turn 4 is extremely difficult for him to beat. Can't flash freeze that.
And we'll crack Corbett down to 11. Corbett intends to just go back up to 17 for an attack from his Wormcoil next turn.
Well, it's times like this you hope Lou really does have the Vapor Snag if you're rooting for the game to be prolonged. We're looking at 2 flipped insectoids. What's the guy's insectoid abomination?
Insect human?
No, the name on it though is insectoid abomination. Insectile abomination. 2 sulfur falls, a mountain, and an island. Facing Salmson Rackham, Wormcoil Engine, and 6 lands. Of note, 2 Glimmer Posts, meaning that another Glimmer Post or Primeval Titan or Greensun Zenith is going to be backbreaking.
Most certainly will be.
Although really, I mean, Lou doesn't beat the board, so like he can't. He's not even making progress at this point. Like if he can't stop that Wormcoil. So we're gonna see a couple of burn spells fly at the. I mean, like I guess 2 incinerates at the Wormcoil. Like does that somehow help? I mean, it prevents 6 damage, but it's 6 less damage going to Gray's face.
I mean, I guess there's no chance he has the Steel Sabotage or the Vapor Snag at this point.
I would go get a hat and then tip it. If he goes into the tank and a minute and a half later comes out with Steel Sabotage, your Wormcoil engine.
Imagine how
or Vapor
scared
Snag.
your opponent would be if that's what you came out of the tank with. No.
This is a really, really hard way to do it.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, this is a really hard way to do it. So he Galvanic Blasted Gray, and then Galvanic Blasted his own Snapcaster Mage to prevent the lifelink.
So if he just has an Incinerate, he wins, right? Boom.
Wow.
Wow. That was good.
Beautifully orchestrated by Luca.
That was well played.
Wow.
I mean, he went in the tank and came out with something
Yeah,
pretty
no,
cool.
yeah, absolutely. I see what, I mean, that's, as I said, that's a really hard way to do it. When you have to do the old, like, just shock you, block, shock my own guy, just to prevent lifelink, then shock you some more. And you know what he said at all?